Here the animation illustrates the correct course to be taken for the first exit. When taking the first exit off a roundabout, check your mirror, signal left in good time and move into the left lane approaching the roundabout. Yield to traffic on the right, and when it is safe to proceed, move off and exit in the left lane.
Okay, I'm approaching another roundabout here. There's a bus lane still in my left lane, so I'm constantly checking my left mirror. I'm at 60 kilometers. Now I'm obviously going to have to move into the left lane just as the roundabout approaches because I'm going to take the first exit. So I'm just going to check my mirror, signal. There's a car coming up behind me. Okay, now I'm going to move into the left lane. Gently braking, drop into second gear before the roundabout. So you're approaching it in the gear that you intend turning in. Looking right, there's nobody there, and I can go. Okay, and as I enter the new road, once again, as always, just checking the mirrors so you're clear on what's behind you.
Here the animation illustrates the correct course to be taken for the second exit. When taking the second exit off a roundabout, there is no indicator required because you are just going straight. Check your mirror to see what's behind and also approach in the left lane. Yield to traffic on the right, and when it is safe to proceed, move off, staying in the left lane. When passing the first exit, signal left to inform other drivers that we are coming off on the next exit. Exit in the left lane.
Now, as I'm approaching this roundabout, I'm going to take the second exit. It's a larger roundabout, as I can see. So I'm going to slow down approaching it, checking my mirrors, drop into second gear approaching it. Now, once again, look right, there's nobody there. There is only one lane in the roundabout, so I'm going to stay close to the middle, glance left as I'm exiting. And then once again, as I enter the new road, just check my mirrors so I know it's behind me. Now, the roundabout in front of me, I'm going to be going straight on, which is the second exit. There's a bus lane in my left lane, which would constitute as an obstruction. So when taking the second exit, even though you're generally in the left lane, it is acceptable, if there's an obstruction in the left lane, to do it in the right lane, which is what I'm showing you here. So I'm in second gear approaching it, looking right, there's nobody there. Get into the centre of the roundabout, beside the roundabout. Round I go. Now if I'm in the right lane, I must come off in the right lane, checking my left mirror and stay in the right lane. Now there's merging traffic from the left, so I'm going to just keep checking my left mirror, doesn't seem to be anybody there, and checking my rear view mirror as well. Once again, getting back up to 60 kilometers.
Here the animation illustrates the correct course to be taken for the third exit. When taking the third exit off a roundabout, check your mirror, signal right and move into the right lane. Yield to traffic on the right, and when it is safe to proceed, move off, staying in the right lane. When passing the second exit, signal left to inform other drivers that we are coming off on the next exit. Look over your left shoulder and exit in the left lane.
Now the roundabout that I'm approaching, it's onto a major road. There's 4 exits, so it's a traditional roundabout. I'm going to be taking the third exit at the roundabout. So I'm going to just check my mirror, signal, check my side mirror. So I'm indicating right for the third exit because I'm going right. Basically for roundabouts, you're indicating in the direction you're going. If you're going left, you indicate left. Straight on, you don't indicate. And right, you must indicate right. As I'm approaching right here, I see cars coming. Be very careful on roundabouts. Quite often, okay, it's safe to go now. Off we go now. Move into the roundabout. I'm keeping in tight to the roundabout, keeping to the right lane. Now, as I'm exiting from the third, coming off the third exit, I'm going to check my left mirror. If there's nobody there, come off in the left lane. If there's any cars which are fast approaching from the left lane, don't hesitate to come off in the right lane. That's very important about the third exit. So where you're aiming to come off in the left lane, it quite often happens where you'll be forced by a car coming behind you to come off in the right lane. Now on a roundabout, which isn't a traditional roundabout, as in the one in front of me here has 5 exits, okay? If you're going left, generally you're indicating left. If you're going straight on, you won't be indicating. And if you're veering to the right, you're going to be signalling right. So often with a roundabout with more than 4 exits, people get very confused. But you've just got to first of all remember where you're turning. Like here I'm turning right. Even the 4th exit is a right turn. So you must be in the right lane. Okay. Now the lights are green, just checking my mirrors before I move off. Taking the 4th exit in this roundabout. So I'm going to keep into the right lane, keep on watching the traffic lights. Okay, all the way around. I'm going to keep in tight to the right lane. checking my mirrors. Red lights, I'm going to have to stop here. Yeah, the lights are green. Now around this point I've got to keep concentrating on my left mirror. So I've got to signal left, and I've got to gradually move into the left lane, constantly, a little flick over my shoulder. And the main aim is that you just exit the roundabout safely. In the last number of years, mini roundabouts have become an important part of everyday driving. First thing to remember is that they follow the exact same principles as all roundabouts, whereas you're yielding to traffic on the right. There's two different kinds of mini roundabouts, ones which are raised slightly. These you will have to come all the way around obviously, and ones which are painted. They're generally on the smaller junctions. So this first one I'm going to just take a right turn, which is the second exit. I'm approaching second gear as always. Look right, nobody there, glance left, and then turn. Slightly going over the roundabout in the middle, otherwise I'll be forced to hit the curb. I'm going to take a right turn or second exit of this roundabout, mirror signal. Now as always I've got to look right because that's who I'm yielding to. There's nobody there, glance left, and then when it's safe to proceed, off we go. As you notice, I'm not signalling left exiting the roundabout because with the smaller roundabouts, especially when turning right, there's too much steering involved, and by signalling can sometimes throw your steering off. Okay, approaching a mini roundabout, I'm going to take the second exit, which is a right turn. Mirror signal, side mirror. Now as I'm approaching this turn, there's a wall blocking my view to the right, and obviously I'm yielding to traffic on the right. So just take it nice and slowly. Okay, now I can see into the road, and I'm going to turn. With the painted roundabouts, if you go over them a little bit, it wouldn't matter too much in the test. Obviously sometimes if you were to go fully around them, you could end up in the curb. So that's why they're painted. Make a good effort to go around them. Now as I'm approaching this mini roundabout, I'm going straight on. I certainly want to decrease my speed, so slowing down gently. Third gear's okay. I'm going to look right, glance left as always, and off I go.
For roundabouts, always give correct signals, yield right of way, and follow the correct course.